It's great to be here once again on this Tuesday edition of the Polity. And my name is Dayo Omoogun. I'm very excited because whatever it is, we all belong to one great country, a country that's full of promise, a country that's also full of testimonies. And whether you like it or not, the country is great. And the country is Nigeria. And I'm proud to be a Nigerian. I hope you are too. And this edition, I have with me in the studio, I have one guest in the studio, I have one guest outside of the studio. Quickly, let me introduce Segun Ojelade in the studio.
Thank you for having me.
And from Segun Ojelade, of course, he's a veteran journalist and a great public affairs analyst. From him, we go to my guest on the other side, who's joining us via the technology. And his name is Barrister Maxwell Opkara, very well-known Abuja legal practitioner, a voice for the voiceless, and a politician, a public affairs analyst. And he's the one on the other side. And let me make welcome Barrister Maxwell Opkara. Barrister, you're welcome.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you do that again?
I can hear you loud and clear. I say, it's my pleasure to be here.
His voice is going out.
Well,
his voice is going out.
The voice is
his voice is going out.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So you're welcome, Barrister. Let's quickly hit the ground running with you. You have heard reports of all the killings, cold-blooded killings going on in the PLATEAU state, particularly in recent times in Bokos. And in the space of a fortnight, we've had 2 instances of such madness, if you like. And we have had a toll of about 100 people now, or a little bit over 100, who have suddenly been cut down by thoughtlessness. It doesn't make sense. And so I'm asking, what's your own view? How do you see this? How do you take this?
It is an act of incompetence in leadership. An act of incompetence in leadership, failure in leadership. Now, I can't be a governor of a state and attack my state for the second time. It has never happened. If you attack my state for the first time, you will not repeat again for the second time. Otherwise, I will resign. Now, I ask this question. Does it mean that the governor is no longer the chief secretary of the state? For crying out loud, nobody should tell me that it's because of they are not in control of the police, that they are not in control of the army. Under the law, you have the right to establish your own internal security mechanism. Look at what is happening in those. It's your initiative. You come up with a way to come. Now, and the people that are doing very well. Want to stop the governor to come? How many local governments we have in the Plateau state? Set up a very formidable vigilante in every clan, in every kindred, in every village, in every street, in every family. Since it is like this, and they chase these people out of the street.
Go on, yeah. Talk to them.
I can't hear.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I heard that at least. Well, a summary of what I've heard you say is that it's incompetence in leadership that is causing this.
Yes. Can I go on?
Yes, go on.
Now, I am saying that the governor of Plateau State, Caleb, lacked the ability to be the governor. Set it as a debater with the people. Now, you are expected to, you have the security vote. Security vote is not for you to buy G-Wagon and the flashy cars. No. You use that security vote. How many local governments do we have in Plateau State?
What exactly should he be using his security vote to do?
For security. You should use it for security. Now, you have how many local governments? You now come up. How many autonomous communities do we have in each local, how many wards do we have in each local government? In each ward, how many communities do we have in each wards? In each community, how many villages do we have in each community? In each village, how many kindred do we have in each village? In each kindred, how many families do we have in each district? From there, you have security, down to the grassroots. You have able-bodied men that are looking for work. You recruit them, you train them, you empower them with passion. For passion, every street, nobody should sleep. Under 2 weeks, you will fish out those terrorists and take them out of Plateau State. It's as simple as ABC. If you cannot do it, let him consult me. Let me just do it only for 2 months. Only for 2 months. If you still kill in again in Plateau State, I will cease to be a human being. It's a very simple thing.
Clearly.
I try to be challenged. Use the money. Use the money for you have for security votes. Use it for security. Check the security. The people. These people are operating from somewhere for crying out loud. They are operating from a particular village. They are operating from a particular village. They are operating from a particular kindred. Trace them. Take the fight to them. Take the war to them. Chase them out. Stop crying. How can you lose how many classes you in the space of a week for 8 hours? You have lost over 130 cases. How many are you in Plateau State? How many are you for in a particular area, Bokos? You lose over 80 within 24 hours. And they are still asking the governor, you are not qualified to be a governor. I don't want to take it to the president. That goes to all the 36 states of the federation, including FCT.
All right, barrister. Now,
I want to tell you, let me round off. Remember that all the local government chairmen are under you. All the councillors are under you. All the traditional rulers are under you. All the religious leaders are under you. All the president general of every community are under you. What are you talking about? Where is this people operating from?
All right, barrister. So you're saying that the state governor should wake up to his responsibility as chief security officer of the state and use the security vote to try and get on top of this matter. But we do know that the governor is most times just chief security officer in name, on paper. He doesn't have the capacity to give orders to the Nigerian police, for example. We have had this problem over and over again. Now, so if you have said the traditional rulers are under him, religious leaders are under him, all these other groups are under him. These are not security personnel. So how are they supposed to, okay, you are saying they should provide intelligence, is it?
Can I assist you? So that you understand what I'm saying? Now, let me just use my own area from Imo State. If you come in Imo State, we have 27 local governments. Now, I'm from Ahazu. If you come to in Ahazu, how many communities do we have in Ahazu? I'm from a place they call Ahana. If you come in Ahana, how many communities do we have in Ahana? Amuzi is my community. Amuzi is a community in Ahana, in Ahazu local government. Then if you come to Amuzi, I come from a place
so I know the question to ask. I know they hear him.
I come to the place. Can you hear me? Dayo, can you hear me?
I just guess.
Dayo, can you hear me? You said that you can't hear.
Good.
Can you hear me now?
What happened again now? He came on fine just a bit.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, go on. I can hear you.
Can you? Okay, good. Now, if you come to Amuzi, we have 10 villages that made up Amuzi. In that 10 villages, I come from a place they call Omokazi. In that Omokazi, I come from a place they call Umopre. In that Umopre, I'm from Opkara's family. Now, what am I saying? In Opkara's family in Umopre, there must be somebody there as a security. You recruit somebody there. Recruit somebody from Umopre. Recruit somebody. Take it. Recruit youth from that area. Pay them very well. Send them to training very well. Equip them with compassion. I did not say compassion. Now, as they are working with the police, working with the army, I am telling you, they will fish out all those people. When somebody entered in my village today, as I speak to you now, Dayo, if you enter in my village now, if you enter, they will ask, there's somebody that they saw. Who is that person looking for? They say, oh, he's a friend of Barr Maxwell. They came from Abuja. They fish immediately. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. Now, all the villages, they know themselves. Now, those security people, you pay at night, you pay them very well. When you pay them, you insure them. I'm telling you, they will fit out all those people who are constantly, and they will tell you, look at that operative. These police, those youths will be working with the police. It has been happening. Okay, why is it not? Why are they not attacking other communities? Why is it just? Why is it Benue? It's because of the governors are incompetent. And I'm telling you, if you are a governor and you continue to cry, continue to condemn, continue to attack,
all right, Barrister. Barrister, let's while you begin to ponder on this question, we will take a break. The question I'm going to fire at you next is, what exactly do you think is at the root of this conflict, of this continuous conflict, these continuous killings that have refused to go away from a place that used to be known as a center of peace and tourism that has now turned to a center of killings? And that's after this break. We'll take a break, and then when we get back. Welcome back to the Polity. It's been a wonderful time. This edition, we've been talking with Barrister Maxwell Opkara, who's been dissecting the issues as it concerns the PLATEAU WANTON killings, and we will be rejoining him in a moment. And just before the break, I had told him that we need to find out what exactly is the root of these conflicts on the PLATEAU. And if you're there, Barrister, can we get your way in?
I continue to say it.
Yes.
I may be wrong. That's my position, and I'm not ready to change it. You are a leader of a state. Is it not someone that is a president of America? Nigeria is not even up to a state in America. Somebody is ruling that country. One person. Then you say that you're a governor, well educated, has all the capacities. You cannot manage a PLATEAU state with how many local governments? And you have all it takes. The money is there, the financial capacity is there, the human capacity is there, everything is there. You cannot know where people are coming to kill their people. 1 hour operations, 2 hours operations, 3 hours operations from one house to another. Murdered the people that were governed like chicken and left, only for you to come with a convoy in the morning and shedding crocodile tears. For crying out loud is an act of incompetence. I don't want to talk about the president. That one is a different story altogether. I want to settle it in a state. Why is it that they have been killing in your state and the other state nobody has been killing? Now, if you consult me, just like as I said, you don't need the police, you don't need the army, except you are not saying that the army is working with them. Now, for you to say it, it's easy to verify it. Let there be census of each family. Each family. Tell your local government chairman, I want to know how many wards you have in each local government. Tell the councillor, I want to know how many communities you have in each ward. Tell the traditional ruler of every community, I want to know how many villages you have in the community. Tell the head of the village, I want to know how many kindred you have in the community. Tell the head of the kindred, I want to know how many families you have in the community. It is as simple as anything under woman to get this. Now, in each family, what are the boundaries? Do we have empty bush? What is happening in that empty bush? Who are those? That bush we are talking about, who are those controlling it? In this kindred we are talking about, how many people are living in that kindred? Who are they? What are they doing? Do you have any challenges? How do you farm? Is there any boundary where people normally come in? How many persons do we feel that can manage this community? Is it 20 persons? Let us recruit 20 persons. Is it 40? Let us recruit 40. You pay them very well. Equip them. fortify them with
when you say
compassion.
when you say is it 20 people that will manage this community, is it 40 people, are you talking about para-security outfit, something that is out?
Yes, vigilante.
Okay, vigilante
from that community. Vigilante from that community. Because a police officer you're asking, a military man you're asking to come and govern you don't know the actual way in those areas. You don't know those people living in those areas. It's not those people that are living in those areas will tell you that, look at these people, you see these people here, I said that place they are living. That is where they normally operate from. You deploy, you move in people there. I don't know what I'm saying. You move in people there. They are talking about those vigilantes. Then the army will not be giving them coverage. You give them by a motorcycle, you give them, they will be working with information. You government, you should also assist them, because where they arrest somebody, just like what go is in all those states, they will arrest the person, hand over to police, hand over to the SSS, hand over to the army. Now, and when they hand over, make sure that you work in the information, because otherwise, when they arrest and hand over to you, and they discover that you did not do anything, they will start taking laws into their hand. That's why jungle justice will not come in. So these things are very simple.
All right, Barrister. All right, Barrister.
Yes.
I have somebody in the studio, my colleague, who will weigh in at this point. But just think over this when we get back to you, that what you are recommending now, is it not what some of the southwest states have done in form of Amotekun? Is it not what some other regions have done under some other nomenclature? And how effective have these outfits been? But I'll get back to you when I finish with Segun. Now, you heard him say that it's a simple thing, take a census of the people and then get vigilantes to manage each of these places and then arrest those people who cause a breach and hand them over to. Do you agree with that?
Well, I hope it is that simple. Because the way it is now, it's a festering wound. And it has gone very, very deep. So, well, I agree with him. All avenues
must be explored
to have peace on the plateau should be explored.
Right.
So I don't want us to throw the baby out even with the bad water. I don't want us to throw away the suggestion even without considering it. But the truth is that the situation on the plateau is very serious. I don't want to say more serious than we are all even looking at it.
Yeah.
Because it's been there now for close to 2 decades now.
Right.
That we'll be having this wanton destruction and killings, as you have said. I will not entirely, although the governor should share a chunk of the blame. I won't even say this governor alone, past governors too, and many other governors in the country today should share in the blame of insecurity in their states. But the federal government should carry the biggest of the blame. We can't go back to God or throw our hands up in surrender that we cannot police or we cannot manage this blessed land the Lord has given to us as a nation. We should be able to protect it against whoever, whether internal marauders or intruders from outside. I believe we all should be able to do much more than we are doing in terms of protecting the lives and property of people. I think we should, every one of us should. Whatever are the issues, let's lay them down. This should not continue.
Cannot
honestly, it should not continue. Just about 2 days ago, 51 people were killed again. It's not good. It's not good for us as a country in the Committee of Nations. And before God, it's even something that is bad and sinful. We must find a solution to the problem. It should not continue.
All right. I recall that a few days back, I guess last week, we still talked about this, and you were quite clear that the government must be more decisive. Do you still believe that?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Like I said, I strongly believe that this problem is not beyond the Nigerian nation. With all our abilities and capabilities, both in terms of resources and power of power of aggression, of attack, of defense, and all. It's not beyond us. It is not. But I believe there are issues that those that are in charge don't have refused to address. That's just the problem. I believe that if Nigeria, and when I say Nigeria, I talk about the government of Nigeria, the people of Nigeria, the traditional institutions in Nigeria, the religious leaders and bodies in Nigeria, if we decide today that enough is enough, surely we will crush these insurgents. But there are issues. There are so many issues that we don't talk about. Either secretly
is it like
or
that we are
public.
shying away from?
No, we are.
Oh,
we
okay.
are sure we are shying away from it. We are.
All right.
It's just the truth. We are not facing the issue. Those that should face the issues are not. I don't know their problem. I don't know their limitations, but I believe that Nigeria is not just ready
to deal with it.
To deal with the problem.
Let's go back to Barrister Maxwell Opkara. Yeah. So, Barrister, are you still there? All right. Good. Now,
Can I go on?
Yes. Go on.
Okay. Now, just like I thank God that my brother, after disagreeing with me earlier, but he finally landed and agreeing with me that we are not ready. For crying out loud, when you assume leadership position, either as a president of an association, either as a husband, either as a father in a family, either as a traditional ruler, or a councillor, House of Rep member, House of Assembly member, senator, whatever thing that you see yourself as a leader, even as a religious leader, you ask, what is happening? What am I going to? What does these people need? For crying out loud, if you are a pastor and you are recruited to come and preach in America, or rather, are you going to be preaching that God should help America to have life? You should not be
Definitely not.
You should not be preaching that God should help them to have water. You should not be preaching all those things. There are things that you know confidently if you preach that and pray along that direction. Anybody who assumes duty in Plateau State and Benue State, if you cannot achieve this issue of killing, you are a failure. I am saying it in the national television. You are a failure. You don't even know what you want. Everything that has to do with every other thing should take backseat. Security. Because it's someone that is alive that will enjoy good road. It's someone that's allowed to enjoy whatever good school or whatever amenities you are provided. How can you sleep? I don't know why these people sleep, for goodness sake. You provide yourself. Without to say, without to say, with human blood.
Barrister, looks like you've tampered with
I
something
saw,
there.
I saw my fellow. Can you hear me?
Yes, better.
I said, when I see my own fellow human being being put inside graving expired fowl, expired fish has not been buried in that manner for goodness sake. And you are living, you are eating as a governor. You don't need that place. I continue to say it. If the governor now said, I think his name is Governor Caleb, said that this thing must stop, it will stop. If you don't know how to do it, come and consult Maxwell. Only 1 month. Only 1 month. Only 1 month.
Are you now a security consultant? Are you now a security consultant?
Oga, you don't need to be a consultant for this. Oga, do you want to tell me that somebody is coming in your state? From where? Where are you coming from? From your state in the night. Carry out 2 hours operation and go. No single arrest. In their state that you are governing. Who is the local government chairman of that state? Who is the councillor in that state? Who is the area? Who is the president general? Who is the youth leader? I saw one youth leader speaking grammar last night. It's as if, let me just bring him from that television.
All right, Barrister, quickly, because we have no much time. On the basis of what is happening, do you now, will you join the league of the people who have been asking for state police or community police?
You don't need state police.
Say?
You don't need state police.
We don't need state police.
You don't need state police.
All right.
Yes. What you need is ability. Do you have state police in Ondo? I know that even the one that politicized the will say that they call themselves a Bubago. Do you need police to set up that one? You know, so the fact that Opus and Co are using it for political vendetta. You don't need state police because you have the law. Enact the law. Okay, what of this one? What's the name? Soludo is doing. The one that is using to arrest all these fake reporters. That one is in state police. You have the law. You move National Assembly. Let National Assembly inaugurate a vigilante group. Bring out to the state. Send them for training. Pay DSSS. Let them register for police. Have the necessary training. Have civil defense to train them. Register them. It's their internal security. When they tell them the modus of your operandi, what you should do is this. Look at your area. This is your village. This is your community. We don't want traditional ruler. If I hear payment again, you are resigning. Local government chairman, if I hear payment again, it shows that you should resign. You give them the amenities. Look at the money. Look at the fund you provided for you. Look at the people that you are going to work with. Look at everything. Create road for them. Provide everything for them. If it will warrant you to even invite experts from Israel and all this, get them. We are talking about security. No amount of money spent in security that is too much. Let them come and train these people. Give them what you call it, communication gadgets.
Yeah.
Provide
walkie-talkies.
They will be working 24 hours. Yes, they will be working 24 hours. If there is any particular thick forest in that particular village that they don't know how to access it, you now call for police. You have they deploy a helicopter, move a grand army, let them go to that place. If you want to build what you call it security offices in that area, build it around that particular area. Let them relax in that particular forest so that people can be accessing that place. There will be no hiding space for them. Take fight to them. Take the war to them. Don't allow them to attack you first. First of all, attack them. Let everybody in the state be a security person. If you see something, say something. Give everybody. Anybody that give you information, you give the person award. If you promise that if you give me information about this thing, the rest assured we give you 200,000 naira. Don't make all this 1 million, 5 million that you are not going to pay. Make it. If you give me information about this thing, look at this number, call. You can hide their number and the call. Tell us how to work about it. You see these people that are here, they claim to be not elders. They are using arms. Look at how they operate. Give the information. Leave it at that. When they give the information, the governor will work with the commissioner of police, work with the district. If you discover that a particular commissioner of police is working with them, just like Buhari was encouraging them that time he was the president, you will complain. Thank God now that you have another president that is not from that tribe. You get this result. It's as simple as anything. Very simple. Very simple.
All right.
I see. I said that it's as simple as APC.
I see my guest nodding his head in the studio, so I want to get his own side. You seem to agree with him.
Well, I agree with his passion, and that is how many Nigerians feel about what is going on. We are all very passionate about this violence and wanton killings. So I buy into his enthusiasm. That is what I want to advise the government or anybody, the stakeholders, as we normally call them in the media. We are not bereft of ideas in this country. We are not bereft of what to do. We do not lack the capacity, like I've said earlier, neither do we lack the weaponry. Government should let those that are causing this problem to know that nobody has the monopoly of terrorism
or violence.
And they cannot be bigger than the Nigerian nation. The problem that we have, as I've always said, is that who will give the go-ahead to take the battle to these people? Has the decision been taken? Have we agreed? Has the government agreed that we should take the battle to these people?
So is this a lack of political will?
That's exactly what we all see. Not only me, that's not what we all see. How can some people come from the forest or the hill, come to the village and kill people, rape their women, cut away their livelihoods, and then run back to the hill?
And like he said, like Barrister said, no arrest. An operation lasts for over 2 hours, no single arrest.
The problem is not that we cannot fight them or we don't see them. They are not spirits. So it is not that we cannot reach where they are. We have just not been able to take the decision to go and face them. Honestly, that is what I see. So, and there are very many people, Nigerians, that are as passionate as Barrister, who believes that we can do this thing.
Yeah.
We can tackle these people. We can get Nigeria out of this problem.
So are these people who are supposed to tackle these issues, are they now subverted? Are they held in by primordial sentiments? Do you think this is what is at work?
Because nobody is telling us anything other than we are sad, it's unfortunate that we normally have,
or we're on top of it,
or
they will not go
somebody somewhere has condemned this. That's the only thing that we've been hearing. Nobody, but I know they have the details. I know they have the location. They must have. The security agencies must have. All those that are concerned, I always say they know what to do. But why they are not doing it, we can't really blame them, because we do not know. Because what they see is not what we see. From where they are, they are seeing more than we are seeing. What we are seeing as just the symptoms of what is happening. Maybe the information they have at their disposal is more superior than our own.
That will excuse.
I concede it to them that not acting, not doing what we have been saying, like what Barrister has said, is out of care or collusion, like you said, or anything. Maybe they have superior information or superior knowledge, but what we just know is that we should save lives and halt this continuous killing.
Let me take that to Barrister, even as we round up on this first topic. Barrister, you heard my colleague here say that Segun Ojelade is his name. Say that they probably have information that the rest of us do not have. That might be the reason for the inertia that you pointed out, for the, if you like, cluelessness and whatever it is, whatever terminologies that can be used. Do you agree that there could possibly be some scenario that is beyond our access that can excuse what is going on the plateau?
My dear brother, you see, most of the times when they invite me in a program like this, I would like to, because I don't know how to take words. The thing has been my problem. I was in a program this morning. When I talk, they said, please, let them not sack me. I don't know how to take words. And I don't like when you see, when you see the mouth of the bird, you're asking the bird, where do you eat your food from?
Take that again.
About? My father says it is very bad when you see the mouth of the bird. A bird, you are asking the bird, where do you eat your food from?
Okay.
Because this is my imagination. I was asking myself, I continue to ask myself, so what is happening? That you are a governor. Okay, let me just leave governor. Asking other, let me ask this question. Bokos, I think Bokos is the local government, am I right?
I didn't get that.
Bokos, I think it's the local government of a town or a community. Bokos is the local government. Am I right? That place they came to kill on Sunday. There are over 80 persons died.
Mm.
Is that community they call Bokos, B-O-K-O-S?
Yes. Local government.
Is it a local government or
it's a local government?
There's a local government called Bokos.
Bokos in Plateau State.
B-O-K-K-O-S, yeah?
Yes. Now, I ask this question. Let us leave the government chairman and the governor alone. What of the indigenous? The people that are living in that place, don't they have people in the diaspora? Like I came from my house. We have our platform. I have a platform where we discuss the issue that has to do with us. Can't all of them, those of them in the diaspora, everybody, those of them what to do, those of them who are goddess, come down and they have a stakeholders meeting on getting this thing resolved once and all, inviting the governor. The governor want to thank you. You have tried. You can praise him. But now we want to take we want to take
our destiny
as
our hands.
priority. I want to take our destiny. Please, can you give us the support? You people will donate. You will see somebody, this one will donate 10 million, this one will donate 20 million naira. When you donate the money, you use it to fortify yourself. When you focus local government will do it, Riona or other local government, they will emulate from there. My dear brother, I came from a place they call Mbise in Imo State. Go and ask questions. And my prayer is that if there is something like incarnation, in the emanation world, please make them an Mbise person. My dear brother, you dare not mess up in my community. Go and ask people who are. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, go on.
Hello.
There's a slight disconnection, but just
yes,
okay,
hearing you.
go on.
You can hear me now, Shay?
Yes.
Now, I said, if you are from Imo State, go and ask people about Mbise people. That's where I come from. And I'm praying that God, in the next world, if there is something like incarnation, please make me an Mbise person. Or you cannot mess up in my community.
In the next world, you would like to come from Mbise again?
Yes, you cannot mess up. Let them go to Mbise. You say, tell all this. Go to Mbise now. Go to Mbise. Let me see whether they will not choose their meat and look at the soup. Only one. You can't even, they won't even allow you to try it. All these kidnappers that are doing this, go there now. Immediately they get you, that will be the end. You will not kidnap again. You will not kidnap again. Immediately they get you.
Okay, barrister.
So why should I be in Abuja? I'm in Abuja, alone in Abuja, and they're messing my community up, and I will go and sleep. We will have a meeting. In fact, there's one boy. The boy is one of the biggest, the hardest kidnapper we have in Imo State. He's from my community. But the boy now has stopped kidnapping, and he will stop kidnapping for life. The place he is now, he is resting well in that place. He will not kidnap for
and you
life.
people are also resting from his onslaughts. Okay. Barrister, because there's no time. Now,
yes.
Have you seen a clip, a viral clip on the social media where the Director General of the DSS said something akin to what you're saying now?
Yes.
You've seen it?
Yes. Yes.
What do you make of that? Yeah, what do you make of that? That's where we're going to... Yeah?
That's the way to go.
That's the way to go. All right, that's the way to go. Let's leave it.
What with the youth in the villages? Let them help you to work and get rid of this people. Under 2 weeks. It will not be 2 weeks, except you're not ready to give them support. If you don't know how to do it, consult me free consultation. I will do it for you.
Go and incorporate your security company first. See, we will leave this here and go to the next topic, the PDP governors snubbing the El Rufai Atiku coalition overtures. But that will be after a break. Thank you.